All right, let's watch this. From friend of the show, Walter Masterson, another banger. Tensions run high at Columbia University. Hogwatch.
Uses Baby Yoda as a human shield. How are they doing?
Why is it like so loud yet not loud? I guess it's because it's like peaking.
Oh wow. Can't get anywhere near that campus right now. The Empire did nothing wrong. If Tarkin blew up Alderaan, the liberal media is not going to tell you that. The Rebel Alliance kidnaps children and they indoctrinate them. You're going to talk about Star Wars. Wait, is there a Star Wars area? Wait, there's a special area to talk about Star Wars. The Mandalorian uses Baby Yoda as a human shield. How are they doing? Nothing wrong. Some people just don't want to talk about Star Wars. I was talking about Star Wars. You know, say what you want about the Empire, but they brought unemployment on Alderaan down to 0.
That was scary being me.
These
they
people,
were scary.
These people, they hate the galaxy. You know, it's like, I'm sorry you hate the galaxy so much, right?
They were scary. I'm scared.
Honey, you know what? It's just, you gotta embrace the dark side.
I don't want to. Don't make me.
Right? I mean, just trust the Empire. Just keep calm and trust the Empire. All right?
What if he makes a mistake?
What, the Sith Lord does not make a mistake. You know.
What if they hurt me?
You're Fox News?
I'm gonna be on Fox tomorrow.
Okay, yeah. So,
I'm not
yeah.
officially part
So
of it.
the Mandalorian was
This is
using
so
Baby
fun.
Yoda as a human shield. The liberal media doesn't talk about how Alderaan was being used as a base for the Rebel Alliance. Say what you want about the Sith Lord, but I mean, he, you know, dealt with the Trade Federation and, you know, the whole blockade of Naboo.
Okay, and for those who are a little bit less familiar with Star Wars, could you draw the analogy a little bit more clearly?
You know, you want to start with episode 1. You see
how
those.
does that connect to this issue or why you're out here today?
What issue? What's this? What's going on here? What is this? Oh, Israel? Oh, huh. Hard to say, really. Thank you. The Empire did nothing wrong. Alderaan was being used as a base for the Rebel Alliance.
Hard to
Palpatine was
say,
elected.
really.
The Sith Lord got the Hutts to start paying taxes. Han Solo was a human trafficker, all right? The Death Star has a right to defend itself.
We are calling today for the resignation of the anti-Semitic president of the University of Columbia. Occupation of this university.
So funny that these guys are literal Nazis. And they're like, yeah, we hate the anti-Semitism. Like, it's wild, dude. Fucking shameless, okay? Catch these guys off camera and see what they really think about the Jews, okay? Well, actually, on camera too, they very openly will be like, no, like the Jews that don't convert to Christianity will die in the rapture. Anyway. Sean fucked and the other guy.
Genesis 15, God reiterates this unconditional promise. To your descendants I have given this land. Amen. Genesis 17.
Oh, my man. Let's go.
Yo, we gotta go in. We gotta push out.
Hold on one second.
We gotta go in.
Yep. They're not part of the demonstration. They gotta get out of the street.
Let's go in.
The red flags. Come on, guys.
Yo, we going in and we gotta push out.
All right, watch out. Move away. Let them go. Go in. Stay together. Wait, give me.
Get in the sidewalk! Get in the sidewalk, guys! Get in the sidewalk!
Get on the sidewalk!
You just walk right in front of every other camera.
That's the crazy part too. They love anti-masking. They are like the ADL, the Apartheid Defense League president, Jonathan Greenblatt, literally was like, you have to take your mask off. Like, we can't allow mask wearing on college campuses. Straight up fucking trying to dox students, dude. What a fucking freak. Like, it's the reasons, there's two reasons why they wear masks. One, for accessibility purposes. There are obviously, like, you know, disabled students and stuff like that are also protesting, and to protect them. And the other reason is so that they protect the students from doxing. And it's so funny that the fucking head of the ADL is just like this relentless fucking anti-masker nut now, because he's like, I can't fucking dox you. Please take your mask off.
Thank you.
Very good. Never getting a job. None of you are ever getting a job. You will all be living with your mother for the rest of your life. All of you are on the welfare. You are all losers. None of you matter. Your lives don't matter.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like how you hit him with the flagpole. That was good. That was great. Yeah. And no one saw you start it. No one saw him start it either. It's great. Hilarious.
We are Zionist agitators. We are colonists.
What?
See this? This is the face on colonialism.
Maybe I should go back to Poland.
Maybe I should go back to Africa, Algeria, Morocco.
It's so funny that they don't have anyone to say like that says those things to them. So they just basically say it about themselves. One, they readily admit it as a joke. And two, it's pretty funny when they're like, oh, maybe I should go back to Poland. Maybe I should go back to Africa, Morocco. And it's like nobody said it to him. So he has to just like have this argument internally as a mechanism of reinforcement. Just, you know, I'm a victim permanently, forever.
We both just got emails from Barnard saying that we are interim suspended.
And for what? What's the charge?
I mean, yesterday they came in, a few Barnard administrators came in and warned everybody, saying that if we didn't disperse, they would, what was it?
That we would be interim suspended.
They would deactivate our IDs by 9 p.m., which didn't happen. I was able to use my ID this morning, but I guess it kicked in just now.
Yeah. I guess they decided to go through with it, but
I thought they were bluffing actually, because this morning when my ID worked, I was like, okay.
But you guys are still staying.
Oh no, we're gonna stay.
Yeah, we're staying. Bro, they can expel me and I'll stay.
They can suspend every single one of us and we'll still be here.
They can put us in jail. We'll come back to tent again. Like,
yeah,
we're not leaving.
I heard this is also like the designated protest. Like this is where people go to protest on campus.
Yeah, but we didn't book the designated demonstration zone, so.
So that warrants suspension?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come have some matzah, come have some matzo ball soup. We're having a great time. We got plenty to go for everyone. And we'll be out here having a really lovely holiday.
Columbia University has been at the centre of pro-Palestinian protests for more than a week. Safety concerns have been raised by Jewish students on campus, but as Passover week begins, a group of Jewish and non-Jewish protesters have gathered at the university.
Chat, they would not have fucking let them book the place anyway. They don't want the protest to happen, so they're using like minutia. The point isn't that they didn't book the protest space. The point is that they don't want that protest to happen. God damn. Look at that. Hasan, but could you please provide me the resource and article or investigation that accurately points out the truth about the ADL? Google ADL South African apartheid. Or, I mean, I'm sure there's a YouTube video that I've done. I'm pretty sure I did a YouTube video on it as well.
To celebrate.
There is nowhere else I should be for Passover besides here on campus.
Passover is the story of our escape from slavery in the land of Egypt. And I think we need to recognize that on Passover, it's important to stand up for oppressed people everywhere, whether they're Jewish or not.
If our gathering does not motivate us to do everything in our power to end the genocidal violence Israel is unleashing upon Gaza, we will not have fulfilled the requirements of the Passover Seder.
I am Jewish, and to me, Passover symbolizes perseverance and resilience. And I think this encampment encompasses those two ideals, because we have seen the university take countless measures to try to suppress our student activism, and here is us persevering through that.
I had seen so many statements online about how Jews weren't safe, about how Columbia had turned into a hotbed of anti-Semitism. Each of those statements further galvanized me to use my voice and my privilege as a Jewish person to come here and have a Seder with all of these lovely people.
I'm part of a really proud legacy of progressive Jewish activists who have participated in things like the civil rights movement or the anti-apartheid movement in the 80s, where it's so important to us to transcend the barriers of race, class, ethnicity, religion, and that's what's happening here today, and there's a lot of joy here, I think really for the first time on campus in months.
There were also many non-Jewish students who joined the Seder, and we're a little bit hesitant about whether they should eat matzah or not. We told them it was okay, you can try some matzah. It was really a beautiful thing to see in the middle of the pro-Palestinian encampment.
I've been thinking about Moses and his rage when he came down from the mount to find the Israelites worshiping a golden calf. It is a lesson about false idols, about the human tendency to worship the profane and shiny, to look to the small and material rather than the large and transcendent. What I want to say to you this evening at this revolutionary and historic Seder in the streets is that too many of our people are worshiping a false idol once again. They are enraptured by it, they are drunk on it, they are profaned by it, and that false idol is called Zionism. It is a false idol that takes our most profound biblical stories of justice and emancipation from slavery, the story of Passover itself, and turns them into brutalist weapons of colonial land theft, roadmaps for ethnic cleansing and genocide. It is a false idol that has taken the transcendent idea of the promised land, a metaphor for human liberation that has traveled across faiths to every corner of this globe, and dared to turn it into a deed of sale for a militarist ethnic.
This is really well done video, by the way. Like, jokes aside, there's some funny jokes in it as well in the beginning, but it's yet another great video showcasing the student activism and the methods and their overarching goals. So shouts out to Walter for making this video. Of course, very different than what gets covered in the media.
State. Political Zionism's version of liberation is itself profane. From the start, it required the mass expulsion of Palestinians from their homes and ancestral land.
Is donating humanitarian aid all that useful at this point? Israel's completely blocking it? No, you're wrong. Yes, it is absolutely still valuable. Bro, they literally said that after October 7 when I was doing that. Like, when this community raised $1.3 million for the 4 select Palestinian humanitarian organizations like Palestinian Red Crescent and whatnot, people literally were like, yeah, they won't even let that in. You're so dumb. Yeah, or they said, Hamas is going to steal it all. Guess what, dude? I'm glad we did that shit.
In the Nakba. From the start, it has been at war with collective dreams of liberation.
Great video. Yeah. You should have Bella Hadid on the pod. She would do it, I bet, if she saw it. I don't think Bella Hadid would do it, but her dad and her sister would do it, not Gigi. But I talked to Bella's dad from time to time and her other sister, Lana. She's the one who did the Palestinian movie thing. Yeah. It's actually really interesting because, like, I'm sure he's not even aware of this, but I balled with Anwar Hadid one time. Played basketball with him. I wonder if he knows the dude. I'm sure he's seen my videos now, but I wonder if he knows that I played basketball with him once, like a year ago. You're balding, lol. Okay. Wait, what? UCLA PD is calling for a... What? Am I blocked by this guy? Who the fuck is this? From the UCLA Liberated Zone comes a call for people to mobilize. They just finished up a popular assembly this morning and are now facing police action. Wait, what? Why? Why are you always blocked by the most random motherfuckers? I'm blocked by them because they're usually crusty ass anarchists.
The amount of annoying videos I see on a daily basis, the pro-Palestine people are actually worse than the BLM people were, which I...
Dude, I love when, like, Israel Dick Rider turns around and just, like, also fucking shits on BLM too. It's great. She's like, I'm on the wrong side of everything. You understand? I'm always going to be on the side of the police. Okay?
I didn't